Hello, everybody. This is Joel Medina, and let's start with the weekly outlook for gold. And this time we're going to talk about GJ. So, gold, let's go to the monthly. Right away, we can see that we are in the middle of a correction of the monthly structure being bullish. A correction meaning that we came bearish the whole month. Now, the weekly structure, right away, we can see that we rejected from down here 1790 and we pushed up, and we have been rejecting sort of last week, I mean 2 weeks ago, and then last week we definitely rejected from the 1870 zone stronger. But I'm a little bit like I have a, it's like a hunch, but it's based on probabilities that we still might see 1875 actually this time, because we haven't seen it that level. I think we're gonna see it this week. If you look left, you're gonna notice typically when price rejects this specific zone, it at least taps always to like up to this moment, since we broke above it like in July 2020 all the way down to up to today, June 2022, we have always have rejected or tapped into 1875 before we officially reject this visit in the weekly. So the probabilities, in my eyes, the probabilities of this pushing up towards 1875 still this week are really, really high. Now, that doesn't mean it has to do, like I always say, this is just a probability based game. But it's definitely a high probability thing right now. So just let's keep that in mind, because even though we finished bearish the previous week, I think there's still enough space for a bullish pressure. Oh, and also, if we're gonna break it, it is there's a really high likelihood that if we're gonna break this level this week, that actually this is the one that breaks, if price really wants to break. Now, if he wants to reject, I would actually expect this to still visit up to 1875 even before rejecting. So that would be interesting to see this week. Um, Obviously, we are still in the middle of a bearish weekly structure, meaning we broke this really important level at 1910. It was a really strong support, broke of structure, confirming the new bearish structure. Now we have the push one, two, three, and then the third one being a doji, losing momentum upwards. So that would mean, if it is based on structure, that there's a, like I said, there's a high likelihood we still visit the top of this structure, but that if price really wants to reject, then it would be from that top, and then maybe to continue the correction here, and then from there we would have to watch for price reactions from 1825. You see here really clearly a strong level in the weekly, or if it wants to come back down all the way again, which if it does break below here, then the probabilities of reaching down below here are really, really high. So I would actually, it would be a nice drop from here to here if that happens. And yeah, we could sell the heck out of all of this. Especially if I see this rejecting, I would actually sell this. To this day, I would still sell the limit of these structures. Like I would place, most likely I'm gonna, if I see price around here, I think there's a really high chance, depending on what I see, that I actually sell 1866, like with a sell limit. Just so you know, that's how strong that level is if I see price around here. Okay, so that's the weekly. The weekly is still bearish, but we have a daily structure being bullish. The fact that we finished and closed the structure above the previous top means we're still with a nice bullish pressure coming upwards. The 4 hour is still bullish too, and quite bullish, like in the sense that we don't even have like a lot of consolidation or anything. We only have like a bullish pressure, right? Structure clean, break up, support, push up, support from the same level. It was a resistance, really nice and clean. To be honest, I missed this buy because it was really easy, because I wasn't really paying attention to the market earlier. That's why I'm actually recording so late, right? It is 11 p.m. Eastern time right now as I'm recording. Today is June 5th, so imagine. I missed all of this. The opportunity to enter for me, if I were looking at this, would have been right here. I would have bought this level, the 1850, to be honest. Just, yeah, I was just enjoying life, right? But yeah, I would have bought this level and I would have confirmed the entry, another entry here, because it was way too easy actually. You know, support form above the previous one, strong level, push up. This is an easy trade for us. So enjoy. Congratulations, anybody that realized, you know, this very easy trade, to be honest. So when I show the charts, this is what I see. Simple. I would still keep the bullish entries in being favorable, even though we rejected the structure from here, from a key level, which typically means that now we can expect a better drop down. I would still go with the higher time frame. That's how I roll. That's how I trade. I don't care if I take an entry and I lose. If I lose it, but it's you know, if it is a setup that I recognize, it is a good trade then. So whenever I see stuff like this is a nice entry to continue going up. Around, yeah, around here, you see, this is actually, I'm not gonna be throwing lines here or drawing lines here, but here you could take like a partial here if you entered here. Really nice partial there. Let a runner just in case it wants to come all the way up here, but there's a really high chance we reject from here or whatever, but still bullish on gold so far till we flip the 4 hour. I will be bullish as long as the 4 hour keeps being bullish, right? Because even the daily is bullish. Now, if I see a visit up to 1875 and a rejection, for sure I'm gonna be selling that rejection for sure. And then from there, I would you know, decide if I'm gonna take profits around here, leave a runner, break even, all of this, or see if this is really gonna continue going up. Okay, so that's gold. Really easy, to be honest. Still bullish bias. Nothing too complicated so far. Rejection from the zone. Just keep that in mind. I still believe we might see another visit there, even if we're gonna either we're gonna continue coming up or come down. I would still feel like, based on what I already explained, that we still have a visit pending all the way up there. But if not, you know, like I say, always say, it's just a probability. So it doesn't mean it has to happen, but keep an eye that that's still a nice chance for that to happen. So we have here GJ. Let me remove all of this. Same way we just did, really quickly. GJ is a little bit easier. Look, quite like bullish. No question about that. Monthly came all the way down here and back from hell all the way to heaven again here. Rejection became like a bearish pin bar or whatever you want to call that, and now we rejected the 163.600 zone. Really strong zone on the monthly. On the monthly, we go to the weekly. We see a really nice and clean bullish trend on the daily, on the weekly. Really nice. Look, previous strong resistance became strong support and pushing up. Nothing complicated here. The daily, nice rejection from here. So this one I did have a sell limit after this closure, a little bit higher here, did not get activated. So I guess I missed this move here just at the beginning because I placed that one, but it didn't get activated. It's okay. This is still bullish. So the reason why I sold or placed the sell limit all the way up there is because this is such a strong level that I actually would feel comfortable about selling it, right? Especially at the beginning of the week. But I didn't push out. Like, it would have been perfect if it opened the market like with a little gap up and activated it. That's okay. There's also a still, still a good chance for this to reject, even though we are bullish on the daily with GJ, and we should be looking for buy. Look, even the trend line is clean on this one, right? That's why I draw it. Like when you even have the trend line so clean, it's actually sometimes a little bit easier to trade because now the double top on this can be sold really easy. So if I see another rejection by the time I wake up later around here, and I see that the 4 hour came here, especially if I see that the 4 hour closed below here, below this structure here, and tapped into this area, most likely with the 1 hour, I actually expect some sort of a rejection if this level really wants to reject. This is 163.700, let's say. If it really wants to reject here, I would actually expect another 1 hour rejection from here, and actually that would be a nice sell down to here to 162.385 potentially if this doesn't hold. But this is the stronger level, so I would aim for that if I wanted to leave a runner. Even though I know, yes, we are on a counter trend, so I know that already. That's why I would actually prefer to enter as close as possible to the resistance if I see a setup that I like. That being, either a double top or whatever formation that I have for entries. So that's it, simple. GJ, bullish, still bullish. I would favor the bulls. But if I see another rejection from the zone, I would actually feel good about selling that zone. This is a nice zone here to sell. And look, this is not a fake out. I don't like the term fake out. But you could call it a fake out if you really want to call it that. But yeah, anything around here, a rejection from here, should be a nice sell. So if I see anything flipping from here, or if by the time I wake up I see this already being rejected, I would feel good about selling this. And the level to sell from here would be nice drop to this TP1 already tapped here. So yeah, definitely my sell limit would have tapped into TP1 long time ago today. But anyways, another visit down up here. Well, you know what? That could actually trigger a higher push up. No, this is justified already. So yeah, maybe we have the tap from here, and then I could actually sell this down to here, and maybe leave a runner. And honestly, if I leave a runner down here just because such a strong level, that would not. I would still leave like at least 10% running just in case this wants to correct even deeper, because we have another level here. But yeah, that's it. Still bullish. Waiting for another rejection for the sales. But GJ is bullish, so bulls are still in favor until we reject this again. And that's it. So I hope you guys like this. This is like always. I try to stream and share as much value as I can. So if you like this, you can like the video and subscribe if you're new. And we stream as much as I can, right? If not, like last week that I had a lot of personal stuff going on. So, but the when we stream in English, it would be typically Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern time, 9 p.m. Miami time, New York time. So, see you guys later. Have a great beginning of the week, and do not overtrade and follow your plan. Joel Medina out.